What up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to one of my videos here at MoxieMoxi channel. Today I'll be talking about 5 SNES games that mark my childhood. These games, I really enjoyed playing them as a kid, and I'm just gonna talk about them. It's not a top 5 because there is too much video games that are really good, and I just don't it's pretty difficult to choose. I don't have a script for this video, so I'm just gonna randomly say my honest opinion on different games, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of every one of them. Let's go. So the first game that I'm gonna be talking about is Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. This is the game, and the game starts in New York with a New York background, which is amazing. This game is also multiplayer, and this game has, like, every character has his own weapons, and it's pretty nice to be playing multiplayer. This game is a beat-up game, which you can just go around and finding items, healing items like weapons, explosions, which is amazing. Here also they have different bosses, which is like amazing, and the bosses are pretty hard to defeat, but if you're playing with someone, it makes it more easier. Also, there is a game pretty similar to the one that we were talking about. This one is the arcade version which you can play with 4 players. Also, it's amazingly fun to play, basically because back in the 90s, wait, let me just, back in the 90s, they were not, there was not, the internet was not pretty popular. It was really hard to get internet, and playing multiplayer with someone was just something that is not usual back in the 90s. So when you had the opportunity to play with your friends was totally amazing. There is a stage where you can actually also use, like, skateboards, I don't know, surfing tables, or I don't know what device is this, but this is amazing. Also, the music is totally nice. You are kicking octopus's ass, and I don't know, it's just amazing. The dynamic way of showing the maps on this game with different kind of stuff like this one, it was amazing. Makes this one of the best beat up games on the SNES. Now we're gonna be talking about Dracula X Castlevania. In my opinion, one of my favorites on the SNES as well. The background, the music on these games were amazing. The guy who makes the music on Castlevania is just a genius. It's a masterpiece. Like, after just playing the game, the music is really good. It goes really well with the background and the movement of the character. Also, the maps and the enemies are really amazing. It just makes you get into this I don't know, like, ghostly town environment. Also, the dynamic map difficulty is just amazing. Look at these amphibians, reptiles, man. Like, the characters on the game is just amazing. The bosses on this game, in my opinion, were a little bit hard, but about this game, the environment, the music, and also, like, all the characters just makes you immerse into this world of Castlevania, which is amazing. Another game that I want to talk about is Animaniacs. In my opinion, was really good because the music is really happy. Also, the slot machine bonus is just amazing. So while you're playing, the slot machine would give you, like, continuous or extra lives, and it's really helpful through the game because, I don't know, just for me, Super Nintendo games, they were not as easy as the new games that we play now. They were actually pretty hard because you wouldn't be able to save the game, so you had to start over again. And it's back in the 90s was amazing. Also, the background and the storytelling about on this game is amazing. So you are on a studio, Warner Bros. Studios, and basically the maps, the backgrounds, and the story is amazing on this game. The bosses are amazing as well. It's pretty dynamic. Also, the fact that you can actually exchange places with the other characters, and also you have 3 characters to use on this game, is also actually pretty dynamic, and it's pretty amazing to be able to do this on this game. You can also use like stuff around the map, and for a 90s game this is a masterpiece as well. On this game the maps are extremely different from one another, and also there is a lot of things that are from movies that we probably watched before, and it's something that makes the game it's something pretty interesting to see on a video game as well. How can we forget about Contra Dream, man? The post-apocalyptic environment and the music combined makes you immerse into this world, which is amazing to play. And also, like here you have 2 weapons, and then you have to choose the right one to be able to defeat certain bosses. And it's just amazing, after seeing too many Rambo movies in the 90s, be able to play games like this. On this game you can also ride motorbikes. Also, the maps change pretty much every stage. The bosses are different every stage as well. You need to be able to choose the proper weapons and move properly. It's just amazing. Also, how the music syncs with the gameplay and the environment is amazing. You can also ride helicopters, fight spaceships, fight aliens, fight cyborg dudes. This game is just amazing. It is also multiplayer as well, so I totally recommend it. And for the last game that I'm gonna be talking about, obviously Mega Man X, which is personally one of my favorites as well. The futuristic environment, also the weapons, the reason that you can be able to dash and like find different armors and collect different weapons to use properly against different bosses makes this game one of the best on the Snes as well. One of the things also, the boss fights on these games were amazing, and the reason why is because you have to like beat the game in a certain way to be collecting different weapons and then being able to defeat these bosses. The storytelling behind this game is actually also amazing. Mega Man has been a franchise on the video games, which is practically amazing. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go check out my link below if you want to support the channel. Also, go check out my other social media as well. Thanks for watching.